So we have Guerlain, or Guerlain, however you pronounce it. This experience, I must stress first of all, taught me one great thing, and that is that it is possible to find a job and work that you absolutely love, and that you can find a place where you live to work and not work to live. And I'm thankful for that lesson, and going forward I'm going to strive to find a position where I can gain such satisfaction and be so challenged and be rewarded as I was there, for I loved it and I gained so much from it, and I think it's made me who the person I am today. It liberated me and gave me a personality of service and showed that I can work in sales. I didn't know, and I would really love to repeat that kind of position going forward. So Guerlain, I was hired as their first official beauty counter manager. No one was on the counter before. Thus it was like running a new little business. I was a sole, one-woman show. We are a department of beauty consultants at the Bay. However, I was the only one hired specifically for Guerlain. And the first year was very successful, but in terms of sales, but the true test was in the consequent years, for no one was there before. Second year, so first year was around 112% increase over before. That was great. But then the next year was still, it was 45 even over my first year. And in the first quarter before I had resigned, I was still 15% over my second full year. So when you're working with other salespeople, as a little side note, you think how you compete with one another, or outdoing one another and being kind of aggressive. The sales experience I had, where you are competitive, you are competing with yourself, and you are outdoing your own targets from before, but not sacrificing your service ever. So thus I want to focus on what the position was, but in a sales respect, that's what I had achieved and the experience I gained. But Guerlain was very unique because it was a line that was one of the highest price points, like Chanel and Dior, but one of the least well known. And with no sales experience, I would definitely had my hand given. And I loved it. I was yearning for an experience to make my own, and I'm so thankful. I got to build a really nice client base. I got to share with customers in store. I got to pamper. I got to make women feel beautiful. I got to have and deliver that brand experience that was luxury, like pure luxury, and a strong historical heritage. I love that aspect of Guerlain because it wasn't known. I got to storytell and bring it alive. And people say, what do you completed marketing research and sociology, you're not working in your field. I most definitely was. I would not have been so successful with it if I wouldn't have had that background of developing rapport with customers quickly. It's an intimate environment. It's ladies' confidence. It's beauty. It's well-being. And it's also product knowledge. You had to know and be able to understand and explain. It was very multifaceted, and I got to be that. I was on the front lines of brand development. I got to make sure everyone understood what this experience was, what this product was, but also what this brand was. And Guerlain is so luxurious and beautiful, and I was so happy to, through storytelling, bring it alive and continue that heritage and be of excellent service to my clients. I'm forever indebted to my managers and the Bay and Guerlain for taking me on, for I had a blast. And the only reason I left, it's not because I was unhappy, but it was because I just knew I wanted to continue, go on a life adventure, and try something more as well. But Guerlain was great. I showed I can do sales, I can do service, and put my positive attitude to work. And that is my experience with Guerlain.